Identified by his parents as Alex Preddy, an ICU nurse.
We want to warn you, the video you are about to see, that we are about to show you, is disturbing. Take a look. Now, that is just one video of that situation in Minneapolis. The man identified as Preddy died at the scene. Before that ambulance could ever make it to the hospital.
You saw the video there. Federal authorities in Minnesota are saying that Preddy was armed at the time. Typically, in a case like this, we would not hear any conclusions from the federal government, any investigative body. That is not the case in what Trump is doing right now. Stephen Miller, who is an advisor to the president, called this person a would-be assassin who tried to murder federal law enforcement. Eyewitness News reporter Madison Weil joins us now with more fallout and what federal agents and Minnesota police are saying tonight. Madison.
Jory, Liz, another very disturbing scene out of Minneapolis. This is the second time, as you said, in just 3 weeks that federal agents have shot and killed a U.S. citizen. An urgent investigation underway tonight after Homeland Security claims that 37-year-old ICU nurse Alex Preddy was carrying a gun. He was shot and killed today in a confrontation with federal agents. We're hearing different accounts tonight. This is what we know so far. Homeland Security says Preddy approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a handgun, and they say he violently resisted when they tried to disarm him. The Minneapolis police chief says the victim had no criminal record, was a lawful gun owner, and an American citizen. Video of that fatal shooting by a federal Border Patrol officer is currently under review. We're told officers were preparing to confront another man who they say is in the U.S. illegally. That's according to Border Patrol Commander Greg Bovino.
During this operation, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The agents attempted to disarm the individual, but he violently resisted. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, a Border Patrol agent fired defensive shots.
However, city officials are questioning that account and whether Preddy brandished a weapon at all. The Minneapolis police chief says Alex Preddy the man killed was a legal gun owner with a permit to carry and again an American citizen with no criminal record. Minneapolis police not yet releasing the details on what happened leading up to the shooting.
We urge everyone to remain peaceful. We recognize that there is a lot of anger and a lot of questions around what has happened, but we need people to remain peaceful.
So far, President Trump has defended the shooting. Tonight, we're seeing protests in Minneapolis, and as you just saw back here in Los Angeles, demonstrations as well as a vigil planned for tonight. We'll keep you updated on what we see throughout the evening.
Lies.
So what's really going on in Minnesota, and not only just Minnesota, seem to be happening a lot there, but it's spilling in different places. But far as with the protests is the whole situation that's going on surrounded by it. You know, we was kind of getting into it a little bit before the show, but we just gonna dive into it. We're gonna start with you, AJ.
So the initial video that they showed of what happened is not the whole video. And that's actually a good video that they showed. It was a lady that I don't know if you've seen everybody talking about a pink coat. It was the lady in a pink coat whose video that was. It was her, another woman, and Petty on the sides recording with a phone. Yes, he had a weapon on him, on his hip. He is licensed to carry. It is a open and carry state. He never approached ICE. ICE grabbed another woman in that video, pushed her, proceeded to pepper spray her. He stood in between ICE and the woman, and they continued to pepper spray. He fell over her, covering her, and they continued to pepper spray them. Then they grabbed him by his collar and dragged him to the ground. Then in comes another video. You see an ICE agent pull the weapon from him that he never touched. And they proceeded to try to subdue him. They kicked him, they punched him, and then one shot him, and they all shot him repeatedly. That agent and that bitch Naomi, however the fuck you say her last name, and Trump are lying. And there's video evidence.
So you kind of rocking with the protesters, like you see no harm in what they doing.
I don't, because they're not
Like
doing
you
anything. They're
riding with.
literally,
So what is they cause though? What is, because you got, like, explain to people who may not be familiar with it from your point of view. You rocking with the protesters. What is they cause to you? Why is you riding with them? Because of what they stand for? Fill in the blank for us.
so this part of the First Amendment. It's in the Constitution. You have the right to protest, whatever it is. Even if it's stuff that people disagree with Democrats, you have the right to protest. That's fine. But to sit up here and say these people are being aggressive and being attacked, no, they're video recording what ICE is doing. ICE is pulling people out of cars. They're not just pulling black and brown people out of cars. They're pulling white people over. If you look Hispanic passing, if you look brown, they're going to stop you, but they're being aggressive. I have no problem with them trying to, get the people who did come in here illegally. That's fine. But there's a way to go about it. And how they're going about it is not okay. And that's the problem. That's what these people don't get. We're not against them doing their job. They're not doing their job right. And then you killing innocent people just
So
even with
they got the right to protest. You just feel like ICE is not doing their job correct. So you don't think these people is interfering and overstepping their boundaries and putting themselves in harm's way by involving themselves in these things?
No, not at all. They're not putting themselves on. Why does it have to be why does it have to be in harm's way? Why are they being so aggressive to people recording them? Why are they against somebody recording what they're doing? If you're not doing anything wrong and if you're not hurting the people that you're trying to arrest, then why is it a problem that somebody's recording you?
I
Because that's really
mean,
what they're mad about. That's what they're mad about. That's literally what that man and what this young lady was
now
recording. They were
I'm not saying what ISIS is doing is 100% correct, because you got to think these people, any ICE agent is probably one of the most easiest things to imitate these days. They don't wear no name tag, no badges. They ride
not
around in
law.
unmarked regular cars. So, people been taking advantage of people playing the ICE agent role just because how they represent themselves. So with that being said, it's obvious that a lot of things they want to do, they prefer to keep off record, just based off how they navigate. So I would say that, but what I would say a lot of people have nothing to do with nothing. And they taking themselves down there like, what is the purpose of them protesting? What is you standing up for? Like
They have
y'all I don't know, maybe it's I'm gonna let Deucey Deucey J Deucey J, shout out to Deucey J. Everybody show her some love in the chat. I'm gonna go to Deucey J before I really go into it, man. And let her kind of dive in that with it.
You on mute.
Okay, here we go. So, um, to kind of piggyback on Asia, what she was saying, like when it come down to overstepping boundaries and things of that nature, that's the thing that this country is not standing on business about, basically. Because if you want to remove the illegals, when do we set the boundaries? When do we set it where it's like, okay, you're removing illegals, that is people that have been a part of this country for about 30 plus years. They have had time in this country and it was never a problem, and you're snatching people up. So to get to the point of what happened in Minnesota, I'm one of those people that I don't just stand on one side. I gotta see every standpoint. So with that being said, when that particular situation, that was overstepping boundaries. But since they don't have boundaries, then we have no choice. Okay, here you go. Where he go? Where he go?
Yeah.
Okay. But with what happened in Minnesota was definitely overstepping boundaries, because every business person or business owner has every right to defend their business. Because we are not talking about what happened before the cameras came out. What happened and led up to this person coming outside and even having to deal with ICE agents, knowing that he's fully legal, fully registered, fully able to conceal the carry as well as open carry. What led up to the moment where he even had the need or the want to defend his situation? Let's talk about that as well, because we don't have the beginning part. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
So okay, sorry about that. So you kind of with AJ, you kind of with the protesters. But what I'm trying to say is they interfering. Like I understand what you're saying. They bothering people who've been in this country for a while, things of that nature. Okay. But we just can't go nowhere and do what we want to do. And there's
Yeah, I
rules to
didn't
it.
say. You got to hear what I just
For them
said.
to maneuver on fake socials and be undocumented, it kind of hurts us. It fucks our money up. It fucks our economy up. So from that point of view, I can kind of see, kind of agree with what they doing it, but I'm not necessarily saying I agree with the way they're going about it. The way they're going about it is foul, because we spoke about this on a few pods ago. I said I feel like the people who's doing the right thing, who may not be here the right way, get them an opportunity to and work with them and get them a chance to get themselves situated. And all the criminals and the ones who over here illegal rape charges and all that, get their ass up out of the here. Handle them like that. But if you got some who've been over here for a while and they got, but it's no way to tell if they got a track record of not being, because they can change names. But if they over here paying taxes, they got a family, things of that nature. I say work with them, put them on some type of thing where you know where they at, something like this. Where you keeping in touch, they got to report like a probation thing, and they got to show you that they making steps and progress to get their paperwork. If not, they got to get deported. I say at least give them the opportunity than just separating families and snatching up kids and doing things of that nature. I say give them a chance, but I can't say they wrong for wanting to know everybody who's in this country, because they could do some wild shit and not get held accountable for it, and it happens all the time. And what I say with the interfering thing, I just feel like a lot of people involving themselves in things that it really has nothing to do with them, and I just want to know why would they do that. It's kind of making things worse. Like I understand y'all feel like they kind of wrong in what they doing and how they going about it, but it's better ways to do it, and I feel like y'all going way too far. Like
So you got to
that's just
understand.
me.
I didn't. I get, and I understand where you're coming from. That's not what I was saying. What I was saying is the way that they went about. We was talking about what happened in Minnesota, and what I was saying about what happened in Minnesota is where they went too far. Because in Minnesota, y'all started snatching that man before he can ever do anything that posed a threat. They was flipping him like a hamburger patty before he could ever do anything. So hear me out on this one fully. At the end of the day got to end. So where do we turn around and say, I'm serious? Where do we turn around and say enough is just too much? You see what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it.
Oh, so you saying you
You,
saying so much is more of that one off. It's
I'm
the more the
focusing
one
on the
off,
topic. I'm
huh?
just trying to focus on the topic.
Oh, okay. But I can kind of see it. I ain't saying I disagree with y'all, and I can't say 100. Like okay, I agree with what they doing, but I disagree with how they going about it.
I think
Like
what
that's kind of my take on it.
I think what you mean as far as like putting themselves in situation, like I
I
get
think
maybe
y'all all agree with each other after hearing
yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, in so
Y'all
many
all agree
words, we
with what
all
y'all
We
agree
saying.
in
just don't
some
like
form
how
of
they
fashion.
going about it
You
to a
don't like how they
capacity
going
of it.
about it.
In certain parts, some is higher and lower than others, but
Like they saying that they're out there blowing whistles, and then they're yelling ice, and then they initially, they were following ice around. Now that's putting yourself in harm's way, and that is doing a little, too much.
You got to come to a point of understanding. The way
Yeah,
I'm looking at it is, you got to come to a point of understanding. You got to understand that if you're going to go about it this way, then go about it this way that it would have been legal in the sense of it was a sheriff department, a PD, or whatever the case may be. They're actually crossing boundaries where they're snatching people up in the sense of y'all going in churches, libraries, and schools and things of that nature where they're telling y'all
What do
we
you
do
say
not
to the
condone
people?
this.
What do you
they
say?
snatched up
What
an off-duty police officer last week.
What do you say
Yeah.
to the people that says they don't have they go by their laws? Their laws say they can do that.
They
And
don't
see,
have
that's
no
the
law.
thing. I was going to touch bases on that because you got to think about it. What was it, about 4 or 5 years ago, there were naturally born Africans that became citizens that came over here and started stealing property. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not against the whole procedure of things. What I'm against is how you basically need to tread lightly, and they don't have
No,
no boundary.
you feel like they shouldn't got that. It's innocent people. I say it's innocent people, and then y'all can't just get away with fucking up innocent people up. I say
Because our regular PD would never be able to. So
it's
how you
just
above all the laws that was already
every
created in this country?
right.
How y'all above the laws?
I say every able black person that know how to fill out paperwork and know how to talk, go get a gun license. Go get some guns. Exercise your right.
yeah,
Because when it comes down to it, them niggas got guns and they
Now we
don't
gonna
play
touch
by the
bases on
same
that.
rules. So you gonna have to straighten their ass out with
we'll
some
see though, man.
motherfucking
If
We
we gonna
go.
respect.
touch, hear me out. If we gonna touch bases on that, that's a separate topic. Because right
Yeah, that's a
now,
And
separate
don't
talk.
that's the
and
whole
don't
That's a
thing.
get to the
separate
But
same
that's a
it,
thing.
separate topic for another time. And but with that being said, shout out to everybody in the chat and the comments. We gonna keep it rolling, you know what I'm saying? If y'all would like for us to take deeper dives in these comments, y'all let us know. But we gonna keep it rolling on to the next topic because we can really get into it. But we gonna keep it rolling
yeah,
for y'all.
it's
Next clip.
this is a
Okay, y'all, I need y'all advice. Am I the asshole? Okay, my daughter is 21. She still lives at home. She asked me if it would be okay if her boyfriend could come over to our house and kind of hang out with her, which means they would be obviously hanging out in her room. And I told her I'm not really into that. Like, I get that she's an adult, but I still feel like you live under my roof, and I feel like adults live on their own. I'm not really into my daughter, my children. I don't care if it was even my son. I'm not really into like my kid laid up with nobody in my house. So she was mad at me, like I said something wrong, and I'm like, I get that you're an adult, but if you're an adult, then you need to be getting your own place. Like, as long as you live under my roof, there will be no shacking up in my house. I don't care what your intentions are, whether y'all just gonna play video games or not. I'm not really into that. And she's like, well, you'll let me travel out of town with him, but you won't let him come to my house, to our house. And I'm like, you're an adult, you're 21, you can go do whatever you want, you just can't do it in my house. That's my boundary. So am I the asshole?
Is she the asshole? Y'all heard what she wanted to know, what she an asshole on. So we gonna do what we do at What's the Word podcast. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and we gonna decide if she an asshole or not. So we gonna kick it off with you two.
I would say yes, keep being that asshole. If that's an asshole, then keep being it. Because what you're not gonna do is, god damn it, disrespect my house. These are my rules. I pay the bills, or I got the husband to pay the motherfucking bills. It don't matter. These are my rules. You a bad, and you need to learn some responsibility, chick. It's $30 to get a motherfucking room. You could do all the humping and dumping all the room to up in the hotel room for the motel, motel, Holiday Inn. $35. Get you 8 hours up in that motherfucker. Do your do, and then when you come back to the crib, yeah, we finna play games and do all this type of stuff. But that's my boyfriend wore out the bam. But when you want to go out and do some of that grown shit, and close the door, go get a room. It's $35. You grown. Fuck out of here. Asshole, nah. I don't know. If that's an asshole, keep being one.
You said if that's an asshole. You say if that's an asshole, stand on it, hunt too. What about you, Deuce? Deucey?
Okay, so now with that being said, I am a parent of nothing but daughters. I ain't got no boys. So with that being said, I do agree with what she's saying to a certain extent. The reason why I say that is because you're enabling your child to be a child in your house and in your house alone, instead of creating a level of her being an adult outside of it. So you created a situation where she felt comfortable enough to say, hey, I'm going to be in your house and live how I'm going to live to a certain extent, and then be outside of it and doing everything outside of it under the sun. Is that really truly fair? I think not. Because why would she not feel comfortable enough to go out of town with this man? Why is this man not creating a situation where she can be outside of your home? So now it comes down to the parenting of the whole situation, because why did you not create an environment where your daughter can be like, you know what? I'm going to be outside of your home regardless. You got to understand what you're doing as a parent. And you created a space where she's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to be at home, but I can be an adult outside. That's why she felt comfortable enough to come to you and say, hey, Mom,
No,
I
that's
want to bring this
why she
man.
felt comfortable. She felt comfortable because every time she left the house, he was hitting that motherfucker
Nah, I
anyway.
see.
But that's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. She was able to go outside of your home to the point that
He
she
could
was
be that
able
motherfucker
to.
already in the crib. When she wasn't there, he was
Hey,
knocking on
look, at the
shit
end of the
down.
day, I'm with you when I'm with you.
On 7
But
years
the
old.
door was open. The door was open. You see what I'm saying? The point that you're saying is what I'm saying. The door was open. You opened that door.
So you
You
saying
allowed it to be that way.
you saying by her allowing her daughter to go to different cities and travel with this guy, she kind of laid the foundation for that comfortability.
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
she was comfortable enough to say, like, oh, you can take trips.
But okay, in mother's defense, the child is 21, so technically she grown. So the mother saying you old enough to travel and do what you want and make those decisions, but when it comes to my household where I pay bills, that's why I draw the line.
Then be outside the entire time. Don't be in my house. Don't sit up here and create a situation where I have to have this conversation with you saying that I'm uncomfortable with this man, this grown man, being in my house. Create the environment. Because
It's levels to it.
why are you dealing with a man that can take you out of town but can't put you in a crib?
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with you on that one. I agree.
He can pay for a ticket. He can get you a Southwest trip. He can take you to Miami on South Beach for 7 weeks or
Because
whatever the
again,
case may be. But why he can't lay down a mortgage? Why he can't put down a down payment towards a house. Why he can't do that? That's the
Yeah.
narrative that I'm talking about.
Nah, I feel you. Shit.
Where he
He,
stay
y'all in and out of town, but y'all
Right,
gotta
where
get
he
over
living.
there.
at?
If you can figure it out of town, you can figure it out in town.
Man, that's cause guys like me ain't never been taught financially how to get it. So,
But if he can't financially get it, but he can get it 2 months out of a year, 6 months out of a year, he can get it for a year. Why are you dealing with that?
that's
That's
why
the narrative that you gotta situate with your own child. And that ain't even just male, female. That's that's your child, period.
he
Stop
needs
creating,
a house.
stop pushing the narrative of these goddamn trophy children. Participation trophy children is crazy to me.
God
Stop
damn,
creating
that
that
word is
narrative.
crazy. She say
I
trophy
know.
children.
Like
Because
the
it
word.
is what it
I
is.
like
But it is what it is. You're creating a participation trophy. So she gonna be a participant in the situation because she like, oh, if all else fails, oh, I'm gonna run home. No, I'm gonna leave my door open, but I'm not leaving my door open for you to turn around and deal with this person on the other side that can't put down on a mortgage to keep the lights on, to keep the gas on, to turn around and just put something, and it's not just one sided, it's both sided. That's what I'm saying. You have to be able to create the narrative to be able to do what you want to do. Because if you want to be an adult outside of my house, you got to be an adult across the board.
Mhm.
A,
Be grown.
a
So if you
participation
want to say,
trophy though?
yeah,
That's crazy. Participation, what you call it?
Participation trophy.
A participant child? What you call it?
A trophy
yeah,
child.
because she's really creating it. Let's be for real. She's really creating it. Because you allow your overgrown ass child to stay in your house, but she still want to be an adult. What it come with? Because mom is still paying the bills. Mom is still keeping the lights on. Mom is still making sure that that mortgage is
That's
paid.
I could see it kind of being
Uh,
different. I mean, her still letting her child live there and her allowing her daughter to get folded like a pretzel in her house is two different things. But
Is it? Is it
AJ, what
really?
you think, G?
I agree with both what Curtis and Deucey said, but then I look at it like, okay, she wanted to come over and hang out. Guess what? Treat y'all like y'all in fucking high school. Y'all be in this living room. Ain't nobody going upstairs unless you going to the bathroom, which y'all ain't gonna go together. But yeah, y'all ain't gonna sit up in this house and sit up in that room with the dope. Yeah, no. You sit your ass in this living room. Sit your ass in
no
this dining
locked
room.
doors.
There you go. But
Oh,
yeah,
so you say it'd be child rules in play, huh?
yep.
If you gonna be a child, be a child. If you gonna be an adult, be an adult. But I do know this much. We don't know how much that this 21-year-old is doing in said house. If she's splitting the bills, does that change the dynamics? Yes. If she's
Yeah.
doing everything that she's supposed to be doing as an adult, yes. We don't know the whole narrative. We only know what the mom said. So the mom is going to give you the narrative of what the mom is saying. But what she didn't acknowledge is the fact that you allowed this child to be an adult for so much. You can't give her 85% and then take the other 15% away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I see. Hey, shit. I like it. I like it. I fuck with it.
Sound like
Lucy ain't
you.
playing. Lucy say she got something to say, and what she say, she's standing on it. She ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
Shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Shorty probably been hitting that motherfucker ever since
Word, word
money.
podcast, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. AJ, Deucey J, Two Sips, that boy D Money, we here.
Hit the cash out.
Shit. Let's
Cash
keep it
App.
rolling. Next clip. Men always say women is better cheaters. We never, we never took that crown. We always say hands down, but we got somebody who begged to differ. So let's see his rationale for why, and we gonna come back and react to it on the other side. Let's get it, man. Y'all hit the cash out. Let's go.
Women do not cheat better, gang. It's just that the side don't want her. So, but also he want his peace. Don't snitch, don't tell, and cause drama because they don't want to take your place, right? So when a woman is cheating, it's easier for a woman to cheat because the dude is never going to cause an issue. He doesn't want you. Versus the side for always want to replace his main. The side for a man going to cause drama. She always want to do better. She always want the house that you got. She want the car that you got. The side ain't never going to be satisfied being a side emotional torpedo to your life. But women say, yeah, we cheat better. We cheat. Oh, yeah, one chick say, yeah, we come in the house like nothing even happened. It's easy for you to do that because no one wants you. And you expect the dude that you're cheating with to want to replace your dude to pay your bills, to provide, protect for you, while you out giving away the most precious thing that your man got you for, basically. Right? I don't know how to word that. Y'all gonna chop me up with the wording, but. And then you expect the side to go, yeah, I want to replace this so she can now get a side and I can go through everything and get shit on like this. No, ladies, y'all don't cheat better. It's that no one cares. No one wants you. You're just giving away your most precious thing for free and betraying the person that's supposed to provide and protect for you. That's all you're doing is betrayal. The side dude never wants you. The side dude is never like, yeah, we going. And then ladies, tell me this. If you're going to jump in my comments, nah, my side dude, well then prove it and leave your for your side dude and see if your side dude say, yeah, baby, come move in. Yeah, baby, I'm going to pay that car note. I'm going to pay them bills. I'm going to provide and protect and do everything that didn't know was getting on behind his back and find out and left your ass. I'm going to take his place now so you can be an ungrateful to me now.
That nigga hate women.
Damn. Gonna get into it then, AJ.
I've only seen maybe one of his other videos, and he's been around TikTok for a minute. And from what, yeah, he don't like women. All his videos is him talking about women.
Also, you seeing more of his content. You kind of familiar with
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And you just say he a woman hater. That's just how you signing off on this one, huh?
Yeah.
What about you, Dulcie?
I am not as much familiar with his content, but I do know that if to stay on topic, if you want to say that a woman cheats better than a man or whatever the case may be, or vice versa, when it comes down to it, it's always coming from a standpoint of a person that was cheated on and did the cheat. So when it comes down to it, it's like you're not biased. So why do I need to listen to you? Let's just be for real. But if we just gonna stay on topic, then we gonna stay on topic. With that being said, do I feel like a woman cheats better than a man? Do I feel like a man cheats better than a woman? No.
So
I think
basically
it
what he
comes
was
down.
saying is the stereotype is that women cheat better than men, but he say that's false.
Yeah.
It's just because women get in their feelings and they blow everything up. Opposite of a man who kind of go along with the scenario and know his role.
And then the minute second hour that a man finds out that a woman is outside, even if they're not cheating, they become emotionally distraught. So I feel like when it comes down to the battle of the sexes, I really don't feel like it's a fair game because of the simple fact that a man gonna feel how a man's gonna feel, right? And a woman is gonna
And the
feel how the woman is
yeah,
gonna feel.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when it really comes down to it, is it a fair fight? No, because it's always
But
that
we
one
had this
subject.
discussion all the
That's
time,
always.
Ducey. We had this discussion all the time, like about double standards, and I don't know why people just can't understand it. It's certain things that women can get away with in this world, and it's certain things that man can. It's just how it go. Like it's certain things that women could do that's not looked at as, but when it comes to and vice versa, and those are just the standards of the nature. And I don't know why people can't understand that is we not equal and the standards is different. If a man has sex with 10 women in 1 week, he the man. If a woman has sex with 10 dudes in 1 week, she's a hoe. That's just how it go. It ain't no if a man, that's just how it is. But a woman can also cry wolf and do this and be cute and get her way. A man can't. He got it. A man looks ain't gonna get him shit.
You know the equivalent
Like
to that.
a woman looks will skate her through life, especially in her younger years. Like it will skate her through life. Like a man, no. That's why a man always get his on the back end in his 30s and his 40s because we gotta grind and build ourselves up to get to that point. A woman is a man who trying to take out of town and all that shit. She probably never had a job till she 25 and done been around the world because she cute. And there's always some motherfucker willing to spend some bread. We don't complain though. But that's why when we put ourselves in certain positions, we don't, you know what I'm saying?
I will say this much, and I'm gonna touch bases on what you just said because of the simple fact that I feel like it needs to be said. A lot of times that women publicize what they get. I give you that. They publicize what they get. Men don't, but they get the same thing. Because if I'm going to turn around, can y'all hear me?
Mhm.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
can
yeah,
get
If
yeah.
we
I'm
can
going to
get down.
publicize what I do for you, then that's still going to degrade me because of the simple fact that I'm saying this is what I've done for you. But with a man, if they receive it, they'll keep it as quiet as kept until that woman that gave it to them no longer gives it to them. And then they turn around and be like, oh, well, you did X, Y, Z and 1, 2, 3 for me. It's the same thing. It's just that you didn't take it to social media and say like, oh, my girl bought me a dozen roses and some boxers or whatever the case may be. You're not going to do that because you don't feel the need to do that because if you publicize it, it's going to show a sign of weakness. But a woman is like, oh, this man is doing it for me. So since he did it for me, it was done. And I want to put it to the world like, oh, my man, my man, my man. Because we are what everybody dubs emotional creatures, right? But y'all love them emotions when it's beneficial to you until it's not. So with that being said, are women better at cheating than men? It's some women that can turn them emotions off. Yeah, I can make you feel good today and even tomorrow. I can do it for you next week. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to do it for you every single time. In a
Two.
minute, second, hour that girl don't post you as her
Sprinkle
MCM,
us too.
I'm a
Sprinkle us
problem.
too. Go on top it off
Oh
too.
my God. Because look,
But
is
if
my
I post you as my MCM, you got to post me as your WCW, and I got to make it through Tuesday to be cool, right?
look, if you if he is he lying? Maybe sometime.
They usually lying.
but not today. The boy was hitting on every point you can imagine. Yeah, I don't know his content. He might be a woman hater for real. I don't know why. How can you hate women? But I love women. You know what I'm saying? You get them when they so gentle. They so gentle. Ooh, they so gentle. They play with you. Oh, stop it. Oh, and they so pretty. How could you hate them, man? You know what I'm saying? You just like them, man. Then they come with
I don't know.
things, man.
I,
Things.
But
I'm
you
on
gotta
the
look at
side
it
of.
too. If I say that, oh man, stop playing with me. Oh man, you so cute. That damsel in the stress shit that motherfucker will pull is sometimes a finesse game in itself.
Well, I'm gonna tell
Cause
you.
baby,
Let
I
me tell
need
you
you
the
to
I hear
do what
difference.
I
what you
need you to
saying,
do
but
for
I hear
me.
what
Let,
he's
let,
saying.
let me
Cause
tell
I'm.
you the difference. Because look, your outcome is not the same. We could possibly do the same things, but the outcome that you want ain't gonna be the same doing the same thing that I do. My 10 bodies and your 10 bodies ain't gonna equal the same. It's never the outcome ain't gonna never be the same. Your 10 bodies can ruin your whole life. You might have to go to another city to get what you want. My 10 bodies gonna give me praise. Simple as that, man.
I
Y'all,
mean,
the outcomes are
it just
different.
kind of is what it is. And as a woman, I don't even know why would you want to do certain things that a man is able to do. Some of those things as a woman you shouldn't even want to do.
Hold on, I'm having audio problems. Hold on.
You can't go band for band with a man. Like the certain thing you
But
just
are
as
you
a
sure
woman,
though? I heard
as a
that part.
woman,
You
it's
can't
just
go
certain
band for
thing.
band with a man, but are you sure though?
She got
Because the minute
selective
second
hearing.
hour there,
Because you
you
it's
as a
just
man
certain.
found out that your girl on that break turned around and went on a date. How do you feel?
You
Because
say
then
it
it's like,
again.
oh man, you
Say
went
it
out and
again for the
searched for
people in the
somebody
chat.
new. You say that, but you went out and searched for somebody new instead of looking at the fact of like, man, I was ready to come back. You went out and went to the Waffle House. I was finna come back. I was about to bring you this, and the third. So now you're a hoe. But if you go outside and you go on that same waffle date, because I ain't even gonna say you messing with a
It's
chick.
just how
If
it
you go on
go.
that same
It's just
waffle
how the
date
game
and
go.
you date a chick on that same waffle date, how are you not the hoe as well? Because
What
you
you
didn't
mean how
even
he
try
ain't
to
do
fix
nothing
the
wrong?
situation that was at home.
You should always try and fix the situation at home first before you get
And
to
it goes
buying
with
waffle
both sides.
dates.
It's not one side,
Before
it's
you get
both
to
sides.
buying waffle dates, if you arguing with your chick, go and take home that waffle date. She might stop arguing with you.
And some of you dudes be on a waffle day still texting the chick that you really want to be with and saying like, so how the kids doing? Or how the dog doing? Or did you
What?
go outside? Did you get lunch at work? You do that shit too.
Let's see. Hey, next clip. I want to see if y'all agree or disagree with this one. What's
Sound
the
like a
word?
man hater
Podcast,
to
like,
me.
comment, subscribe. Chat, spam them up, hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the likes, hit the sub. So with this one, we got another crazy one, and we gonna react to it. This one of those what y'all think. So
Hey, real quick,
I'm
I'm having audio problems. Can I leave and come back?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I log all the way out though. Go all the way out.
Hey, Sylvina hopping in too.
Damn, I ain't got one on the phone.
Never mind. She trying to wait till the show over. I don't know. That
Yeah,
nigga Fud hit
15.
me.
She just
Ghost
text
ain't hit
15
me
minutes.
back. That nigga Fud just hit me like,
You heard me?
huh?
She just
Yeah, I
goofed up
seen it.
15
I
minutes.
seen it. I'm trying to wait till she come back to and what's the name of the clip. But until then, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what y'all think about the clip and of the topic. And just in case y'all see something, y'all might see something on the internet. Y'all might want to see how we break down and give our opinion to it. The email is down there at What's the Word podcast. Y'all can send all clips still, or even if you want to come up here and give your opinion of be a part of the panel, you can also do that at that email What's the Word podcast.
Hey, hit my meme, bro.
What's the Word podcast, and
Get the cash out.
right back into it. Let's see what y'all think. Let's get it.
So y'all, please help me understand this. My lights got turned off. So I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off? And you have kids that stay here. You don't care about your kids? I understand that I have a husband, granted, don't beat me up over it, but we fell on hard times. So as my baby's father, I feel like you're supposed to pick up the slack. So you rather for your kids be in the dark than to help your baby mother get her lights turned back on? What if I didn't have a husband? Would you have helped me then? These men is crazy. Sir, help me get my lights turned on. Don't worry about my husband. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. As my baby daddy, you should be helping me.
Can I please address this first? Can I please address this first?
So
Can I please?
So is he entitled to help with the extra stuff?
I'm gonna start like this then. Like, is the way y'all ask for money now? Like,
Who is y'all? Who is y'all?
Who is me?
I said, who is y'all?
Women like this.
Okay.
The women that come to the internet this is how y'all ask for money and pity now, huh? This is the route y'all go to. Bitch, if your husband was doing what he's supposed to do, your lights will never be off. What are you talking about? Go through your family members. What are you talking about? This is not how it works. You want to help your kids, get your kids and let him watch the kids while you get your lights back on with your husband. Don't try to make you use the kids as no pawn and be like, these are your kids. Well, if them kids, send the kids with him with the lights on it.
Yeah, I feel you. Shit, I'd be like, let me get them until you and your husband sit in the dark and figure that shit out.
Y'all can figure that shit out.
I don't think you that entitled to that point.
And that can still take care of my kids.
Husband.
Cause I can still not fuck with you and still do my job as a co-parent, y'all seem to say. So you can't have the best of both worlds. This is not how this shit works. You got a husband and a baby daddy that's not the same person. What the fuck are we doing here? What we promoting?
What you think,
How
Dulcie?
we doing this? All of a sudden, you could just go ask one of your baby daddies now? The hell no. With a husband come responsibilities, and if you and your husband together can't get it, then give up the kids first. And y'all go figure it out. Get to a strip club, ask your mama, ask your daddy, ask your grandparents. Go get a second job. But don't sit here and try to blame your motherfucking baby daddy. Shit, get on. I don't even know how she got kids looking like that.
Dulcie, what you think? You think he entitled to? You think he right or wrong? What you think?
Oh, AJ to go first.
Go ahead, AJ.
No, matter of fact, Fudgy, how you feel?
However y'all gonna do it.
I just popped in. I don't even know what y'all talking about. Oh, my bad. I just popped
in. That's why I ain't say him. So
okay. I'm sorry. This your show. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I mean, hey, I'm gonna say this much. Hey, I feel like if you got a husband at home and that man is at home, when it come down to lights, gas, and rent, I feel like, bro, step your game up and step outside. I'm sorry. Hey, the way I look at it is that you in here and you utilizing the services. You utilizing it. Pay for it. You using it. You cutting the lights on. You going to the bathroom. You cutting the lights on. You utilizing the heat. You utilizing it. Bro, pay the bill. Pay the bill. Hey, I'm sorry. That's in a nutshell for me. Pay the bill. The reason why I feel like the baby daddy ain't wrong is if he ain't doing nothing at all. Now, if he doing nothing at all, then he wrong. If you ain't sending some type of funds, and I'm talking about even through like child support or whatever the case may be, if the funds ain't funding, then pay me the funds, Lysandra, because like I'm just saying, like
Yeah, well,
other
you
than that,
ain't got to pay that picture because if she had the right to ask him for the money for the lights, he must have already been doing what he's supposed to do. So we ain't got to paint that picture.
I'm with you. Because if she was comfortable enough to call him and say, hey, my light's gonna get cut off, she was comfortable enough to do it beforehand. And bruh, man, on the 5th floor, pay them bills. If she said, I need $30, $40 for comment, bro, pay the bills. It is what it is. Hey, because I'm pretty sure she didn't get her husband yesterday.
You know what that clip remind me of? That lady. That lady, like, you ain't getting nothing for 10 years.
Yeah.
Nah, that was diabolical, man. That was the worst shit ever.
She is definitely wrong for asking her baby daddy to pay her lights and you got a whole husband at home.
You say she wrong?
Yeah, I get now. You saying y'all both struggling. I wouldn't have fixed, if it was me, I wouldn't have fixed my mouth to say, hey, can you pay this for me? What I would have did, like Curtis said, I would have been like, look, we going through something right now. The lights is off. So your kid's not in the dark. Can you take the kids for a minute until we get the lights back on? That would have been the grown-up adult thing to do.
It's one of those. Don't even, you ain't got to do all of that. Hey, bro, I need help. I need you to take the kids for a while. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I need you to take the kids for a while. I'm in a jam and I don't want them to be in the situation that I'm in.
I'm in a bind, Nate. And that motherfucker husband told her, you better go pop that pussy, man. We gotta get these lights.
But if you got a grown man, bro, like, come on now. You got a grown ass man in your
why
house.
he let her go to that. He should have figured it out. That should have been his last resort. I mean, asking him to take the kids is one thing, but
yeah.
But you knew that bill came on the 13th or the 15th or the 27th. You knew that was coming. So, baby girl, no, I'm sorry. Pay your bills and pay them on time. You got this grown ass man flicking them lights in your goddamn house and you can't keep them on? Oh, no. He'll be in the dark, burning a candle fucking with me. Like, be for real.
The worst.
Y'all ain't showing no mercy on her. God damn. That shit was that wild. That clip was that crazy.
But the worst thing is two of them. Two of them.
That part.
Come on, bro. You know, a real nigga gonna do what he got to do, man. Real nigga gonna do what he gotta do to keep the motherfucking lights on. And if he gotta go hit a little X-Bitch for the little money, he might have to go knock the little pussy down to get the little money.
If he gonna throw some tools and fuels, that means he been throwing it. You see what I'm saying? Pay that bill. That bill is due every month. It don't change.
The way she asked him, you could tell he makes sure they straight. Cause she asked him is almost as if she didn't expect for him to say no.
Yeah.
That part. Yeah. It be like
but
that.
We here, man. What's the word podcast? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like, comment, and subscribe. AJ and this bitch, Deucey J, 2 Sips, Fug just walked in this bitch. And this is What's the Word podcast. Don't forget the email is down there for y'all to send the clips to react to. Crazy clip. Shit, let's roll. Let's get to the next one.
A contractor who worked as a jail nurse is under arrest tonight. Investigators say she confessed to having a romantic relationship with an inmate and smuggling contraband into the Fulton County Jail. Channel 2's Michael Seiden broke the story on WSBTV.com. Joining us live now in Northwest Atlanta with how authorities, Michael, say this investigation began with a note.
Yeah, George, investigators tell us it was another nurse that actually found a handwritten note that exposed this alleged relationship. And tonight, we are getting a closer look at some of that other evidence that was found that led to the felony charge. A ring, a gold chain, and a bottle of perfume. Investigators say these gifts were not just tokens of affection, but evidence of a secret romantic relationship inside the Fulton County Jail. Former nurse contractor Naomi Anthony's under arrest and charged with a felony after authorities say she confessed to having a relationship with this man, an inmate, Antoine McCrae, who's been in custody since police arrested and charged him in 2024 in connection with multiple child sex crimes. Investigators say the two met while Anthony was working inside the jail and that the alleged relationship appeared to be getting serious before her arrest.
Had gone out and purchased herself and our inmate matching wedding rings.
So were they planning on getting married?
I have not delved into that just yet.
Investigators say the case broke open when someone came across a handwritten note inside the jail. According to court documents, the note described plans to bring drugs into the facility, along with sexual activity inside a nurse's station. Authorities say the note also referenced a payment totaling $1,300 made through Cash App to Anthony.
Someone noticed something irregular in terms of the nurse's behavior, in terms of how she and/or was moving.
Earlier this month, investigators say they received an anonymous tip claiming Anthony was hiding marijuana on her body to avoid detection by jail scanners and using an iPhone to communicate with McCrae. When investigators questioned her, authorities say Anthony tried to hide her phone, but eventually admitted she started the relationship in October. And while we were inside the jail today, we actually saw a new security scanner that was getting ready to be installed. Just another reminder that Sheriff Labatt is not messing around when it comes to keeping contraband out of his jail. Also, that suspect, she did waive her first court appearance. A judge set her bond at $5,000. The last check, she remains behind bars. We're live in Northwest Atlanta. Michael Seiden, Channel 2 Action News.
Talking about up security, man. That nigga trying to cover his ass, man.
Throw her in jail. God damn it.
DEO fucking with an inmate. Ain't nothing new. What y'all think about this situation, though?
Lock him up.
Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
And this is what I'm talking about here, man. Let me tell you my little feel. Because what I seen, Shorty, she was like a foe. I ain't gonna lie. She was a little halfway decent. She little halfway decent. Hell, I'm talking about natural hair and that. She was like a little foe, little fine. Why she had to have a motherfucking nigga in the jail? This nigga don't look nothing more than a 3. 2. Ugly ass nigga already locked up. And she had to go there?
Look at what he was locked up for. Why would you want somebody who was locked up for what he was locked up for?
Shorty. And
man,
then
you caught that too, huh? She in there protecting pedos. Like he in there for
Shorty, you could have did better just
fucking with minors.
Man, Shorty, she with the way she looked, she could have did way better with a nigga with a job. See, it's these niggas is working at the Burger King. He about 28. Got him a steady job. You look right past the nigga. She deserve a nigga like that.
But it happens though. Like,
how do you pick a criminal like it happens? It's like I slipped, tripped, fell on his dick.
I say that because my mama tell me stories. So She say it happens. It's like they be getting to not just damn a nurse, the damn guards. They get close to the inmates and be having conversations and being buddy with them. And you can't do that. Like, what possessed you to do that? Why is you being nice to this motherfucker, regardless of what they in there for? They in there.
Right. That means you ain't doing your job. And that happens, huh?
Yeah, yes, it does.
It happens.
What you think, Fudd?
Man, that's some sad ass shit. That was sad. First off, he busted his hell. Then he ain't ever touching kids and shit. She too thirsty. She desperate. That was But then it's
Overreach.
was fuck. They both look fucked up. That somebody actually hated on their ass. Motherfucker dropped a kite on their ass. Hold on. Shit. It was one of them other inmates like, shit, you ain't giving me no pussy. Shit, I'm gonna damn y'all ass out. Told on her.
Yeah, they said they found the letter. That's how they found out about it. So somebody probably definitely made sure that shit got visible.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
didn't wanna top one of them niggas off, so shit. Drop the kite on her. But at the end of the day, that shit just all weird. Maybe it was money involved or something. I don't know.
Yeah, she was muling for him. Shit, they saying
Yeah,
$1,500 transactions, all type of shit. But
putting money on his books.
I don't know. Shit, I was in the feds. They was doing way more than 1,500. It was 13,000, 10,000, 15,000. They cheap up in Atlanta. Look, it's
yeah,
bad
that
out
shit.
there.
Yeah, that shit costs.
Yeah, man. And she just threw away basically her career. She ain't gonna get no real good job ever again with that
They're
shit.
gonna take her license and a lot with they already taken.
Yeah, she can't do no nothing as far as healthcare go again. So she could just flush that motherfucker little license or whatever. She flushed that shit down the toilet.
It's gonna be Walmart for her. It's a wrap.
Not even Walmart. She got a felony, bro. It's Walmart ain't even gonna get you with no
Damn,
felony, bro.
Walmart don't take felons. You fucked.
God.
You fucked.
She got to work her way up from Popeyes, bro. She started from the bottom now, man.
I told you, this nigga with Popeye, they belong together right there in the
But with that shit on her record, ain't no
right now.
But her ceiling short.
County. She do Chick-fil-A or something. They got
Her
plenty of them motherfuckers down there.
Her ceiling short as hell because of her charges. Her ceiling short as hell. It ain't a whole lot she can tap into.
Ain't shit. Especially you fucked up a healthcare degree for a nigga in jail for touching kids. You stupid. You just, I don't know what to say about that. You got a fucking certificate in healthcare. Yeah.
Hey, well, let's see what
AJ Mama said it's just happened.
Hey, well, let's see what let's see what this particular woman said about her husband working too much, and we gonna come back and react to it.
So here's the thing. My husband works 2 jobs, and he works 64 hours a week. Has like 1 day off. And within that 1 day, I want him to go outside with us, like me, Sophie, and him. And I want us to have a family day. But he wants to stay home and spend time with us. But I don't want that. I want us to be outside. And I'm upset with him because we don't go outside and do activities as a family. Am I being reasonable or am I being a bad wife?
Why?
Compromise. Gotta have compromise. If it was me, I wouldn't be upset about him working so much, but maybe ask if he could alternate doing certain things on those days off.
No, get a job.
I said, who said, why are you talking about get a job? How you know she don't work? Curtis, hush.
You could tell talking about 64 hours. This nigga don't even do 80 hours. He doing part-time. About an hour he doing part-time with 2 jobs.
No, he ain't.
62? Hey, that's a full
64
time and that
hours a
part
week,
time.
boy.
Come on,
Shit,
bro.
that's a lot of
You
hours.
downplaying him. You downplaying him. Knock it off, bro. That's a full time and a part time. That man working his ass off. You
Well, that's a
downplaying him like a
full-time and a
motherfucker.
part-time. My
Man, you
bad.
downplaying 62 hours is a lot. You downplaying that man.
She
That's a
said
lot,
every
bro.
other week.
She said every
No, she
week,
didn't.
64 hours a
Every
You
week.
week. My
downplaying
bad.
him,
I'm
bro. I know the
miscalculating.
feeling.
My
You can't do him
dyslexia
like
kicked
that,
in.
bro.
My
I know the
bad. My
sound of
dyslexia
62.
kicked
Don't
in. My
downplay that
dyslexia
man. He
kicked.
getting
My
I got,
dyslexia kicked in. My
I
bad.
got Stevie just thinking about this
Oh,
shit.
if he doing 62, he still fucked up. If he doing 62 hours
He
a
doing
week,
62 hours. He get 1 day off. He ain't trying to do shit. He
but
beat the fuck up.
that's what I'm saying.
He trying to recoup. He get 1
trying to
day
recruit.
turnaround. He
Hey,
got 1 day. He got 1 day turnaround. He ain't trying to do shit. He trying to be in club bed. He trying to get ready. He finna start his whole week in less than
but
16 hours.
all I'm saying, the fact that she wanted to go out on the only day off make me think she ain't got no motherfucking job.
How?
I wouldn't say that. Maybe she just got a lighter schedule than him. He working 62 hours. Obviously, he paying for all this shit.
So that means she's working too, and she probably might have more off days than him.
She
But that
big
don't mean she's
selfish.
not
She fucking selfish. Nigga working his ass off. He
I get
chilling. Now shit, he probably make time to map some shit out. Yeah, but don't expect me to get off a 62 and cater to you.
Right.
God
That's why I
damn.
said that there's got to be some type of compromise. That's why I said why not alternate of the date what he wants to do on his days off. If he's them days off come, when that day off come, he'll say, "Hey, I want to stay in." He'll say, "Hey, the next time I'm off, I want to stay in." But then at some point, why not say, "You know what, baby? Yeah, okay, let's go out for a couple hours and do something." But
How
then when I
about
come
you
home,
get 1 day a month?
So y'all don't believe in compromising for your wife
That's
at
a
all.
compromise. You get 1 day a month. He only get 4.
If he working 64 hours a week, okay, let's just start there. He working 64 hours a week. What was the reason? Because at the end of the day, like I said, gotta end. If he's working 64 hours a week and he's, in my opinion, choosing to work 64 hours a week, do you ever obligate any time for your family? In 2 weeks, you're working 128 hours. Have you ever obligated any time for your family?
Man,
Because
you sound
you
selfish
choose
too.
it. Because it's given. I don't know their background. I don't know their backstory. But it's given that you already knew that your family was at home and I'm going to just take care of my family. But sometimes your family come with family time. So even if it's you taking 1 hour out of them days that you're working, then you got a leg to stand on. You not giving anything because like I'm footing the bill. It's not giving anything back to the family. Because at the end of the day, you got to understand that you got to 64 hours because you felt like your family needed 64 hours.
What you
So if
think,
you gave
Bud?
them 64 hours out of a week, give them
Jump
1
in
hour.
after her.
It's not even being against him in the fact of like you not working hard. Yes, you're working hard. You footing the bill. You paying everything or whatever the case may be. You're doing everything
And
as a
so you should
man supposed to do
you saying
in
he doing
quotation.
you saying he doing too much. You say he working too much. Now I agree he should map out time for his family and for his wife. That's your wife. You signed up for
I'm
that.
sorry.
Now I agree he should map out time for that. But the way you saying it is like he should sacrifice not get he funding this shit.
But
I'm
is it
pretty
really
sure
a
she enjoyed the
sacrifice?
life she
Because is
lived.
she
I'm
able?
pretty sure she enjoyed the life she lived. And she got to understand why she lived that life she lived.
But she's never enjoying the life that
Because
she
he was an
lives. If you
athlete,
think
you
about
wouldn't
it,
see that
hear
nigga for
me
6
out.
months out of here.
Hear me out. Does that not lead into the situations where a lot of women because they do this to women. A lot of women wind up stepping up out of their boundaries of their
So now
household
that
because they
sounds
ain't got
still
nobody
step.
to
A
sit up
nigga
there and hold them in the middle of the night.
nigga
Let's just
working
be
too
for
much is
real.
gonna cheat on them. Hey, what you
Yep.
think, for hop
I
in there? G.
sacrifice some
We gonna
time
bounce
to make
around
sure that
to the
that time is
pennies,
not
man.
being made for a motherfucker that's not footing my bills.
I don't know. She would have to tell more of the story because, like, just
That's
say
what I'm saying. It's too
if
much
he is,
open.
yeah, if he is like the main provider, then she got to chill out. If he the main provider, but if he not, like, say she working too, then he can be like, all right, shit, I ain't finna work as much, bay working, so let me get a couple days, off, chill with the fam and all that shit. But yeah, I would need more of the story. But but if he is the only one working, oh, she need to chill. Like, I gotta work these 64 hours and we ain't got no place to stay. I don't know what to tell you. And my one day off, I'm resting. Shit, we could do something. He said like we could do something at the house. You know what I'm saying?
He
And
deep
that's
the
where the
fuck up
compromise come
62
in.
hours.
That's
Because if
what
she
she.
turns around and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, that picnic at the park can be in our backyard, it's something different. You
Hey,
see what
well,
I'm saying? That's where that compromise come in at. But we don't know the whole dynamics of the whole situation. All she's saying is what she's saying on her end. We don't know if she's working.
Right.
Tell them your man works 62 hours, he ain't gonna make it. Cause like if
62
he
hours sound like you're working by yourself.
now if he right, if that sound like he the primary, that means sound like he the only motherfucker that bringing checks in that bitch.
That's what it sounds like. Cause she's saying like the family want to spend time. I'm like, well, she sound like you a stay at home mom. If you stuck in
Right.
the house all day, sound
Because
like
if
she
she
want to
did
get
have a
out.
job,
Cause she in the
then
house all day. She the one in the house all day with these damn kids. It sound like she really want to be out. Like.
But imagine
and
being
he
in
at
the
work
house
all
all day
day,
and
so
nobody
and
is there to be with you.
but
As
he's at work
adults, we
all
need an
day.
adult interaction.
That's
As adults,
crazy.
we need
That's so
adult interaction,
crazy.
just like
That's
kids need
crazy.
kid interaction. So if he's gone all day and you're coming home and you shit, shower, and shave and go to sleep, then I have no adult interaction with another adult. So
That's
even if
not.
you're doing them 64 hours a week, or whatever the case may be, I don't have no time with you as
That's
my
not
spouse,
true.
as my
Most men,
significant other.
most men, we'll sacrifice a couple hours sleep for some pussy. We ain't worried about that. Nah, we'll sacrifice a couple hours sleep for some pussy.
We
You talking
just
about
had
going
this
out?
conversation the other
You talking about
day.
going
We
out?
just
When I get home, hey, I'm gonna take a shower, get this work off me. Hey, we finna
But
have this
that's not
baby.
what this lady is saying. This lady
Shit.
want to be outside.
Yeah,
She
she wanna
been
be
stuck in the
outside.
house all day. She want to be seen with her man. That is a cry for take me outside, boo. I want to be seen on your
I
arm. Period.
understand
Point
Before
blank.
I step
all y'all
outside
women
with
But
saying
another
the
yes, that
same
man
man
and
is
you
thing.
find
tired.
out that the
So
All y'all women saying the
milkman
same
is your
thing.
third son
that
daddy.
man is
I
tired. So
understand
I
that
respect.
part, but 62 hours, y'all don't know what that's
I'm
like.
sorry. I'm
Try
sorry.
it.
Oh yes, the fuck I do because
Man,
I've
knock
been
it
the
off.
woman that
Hey,
been working those
AJ,
hours.
what
So
you
yes.
think? Off,
I agree with you said.
y'all got
I,
it.
I'm in agreement. I'm the one that said compromise. I said compromise. If she's not working, I still say you still need
But he could take that lady and that baby to the zoo for a motherfucking hour.
hour.
He could take them to the zoo for an hour.
Man,
You
you
know
sound
that's a
like a person
minimum
never
3
worked. There's
hours.
no way you convince me you work 62 hours. You sound like a person that never worked 62 hours. Let that man rest. He got one day off.
I did.
Like, it's compromise. I don't know.
I
Like
did.
I said,
Now I'm
I
talking
do
from
feel
full fledged
like
experience. I did.
he should make
64
time.
hours a week,
But if he
raising
the
3
primary
children with a
breadwinner,
whole husband in the
you
house. Baby,
cannot
I did.
complain.
We could do that. They can't do that, girl. We could do that. They can't do that. We could do that. They can't do that. They don't know
Man,
how
you
to do
can't
that.
do shit.
They don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
They don't know how to
And
do that.
still went outside. Still did trips. Still did everything. So we not going to sit up here and make it seem like it's one side.
But who complaining? She
No.
complaining, not him.
At this point,
Y'all
no.
say by him working too much, he got the right to slang that pussy. That's what y'all said.
By
No,
him
I
working
did
too
not
much,
say
he
that.
Y'all
got every
signed off
right
on
to
this.
balance his
Y'all all
household.
signed off on this.
No, not no y'all. I did not say that. I did not say that. And she did not say that. She said that is why some women step out. She didn't give that woman permission to do that. So please don't
Motherfucker said why.
misinterpret that lady words. That is not what she said. And I did not say that. Period. So stop doing that. Putting words in our mouth. You gonna cut that shit out today. Again, because I ain't got on my cap. It's okay. I'm gonna wear it next week.
You say
I'll put my
that
I'll put my hat on next week.
I said that every week this year.
You better step out with a rich nigga. Cause I'm getting me a studio apartment with my 64 hours a week.
Hey, gonna be living like a motherfucking king in that bitch.
Save up a
Cutting
check.
costs.
She
Cutting
better be.
costs like a
She better be
motherfucker around
working.
this bitch.
She better be working or something, cause your ass is out. God, I'm the
Hey,
breadwinner. Yo, you want
with
another nigga? Cause I ain't there. Okay.
hey, with 62
And that's why
hours,
old girl
64.
calling her baby daddy for money because he working 62 hours and she with a nigga who got time to lay up under her.
Right.
Now she calling him to pay her light bill.
Right. He working. He working 30 hours, 35.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He got time to be up under you though. But he tapping on your leg. Call that nigga, tell him send you a little extra.
Oh God.
With 62 hours, hit the cash out.
Man.
Oh,
Hey,
that
and
was
this next clip, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Let us know how y'all feel about the topic. Y'all be going crazy in the chat. This next clip, Tracy Morgan. Everybody know Tracy Morgan, comedian Tracy Morgan. He had an altercation with an old childhood friend who's now homeless and is going viral because people kind of say Tracy Morgan was kind of bogus the way he reacted or treated this childhood friend. So we gonna watch the clip. It's a short clip, but we gonna watch it and kind of make out of it what all the riff was about, man. What's the word podcast? Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let's roll the clip.
You're always on my ass about taxes. Taxes, then. Let's do it. William, what's up? What's up? I remember you. Don't talk to me like I owe you something. I didn't say that. Hey, boy, can I get something, please? No. When we was younger. Yeah, but I think I forgot. I'm homeless, boy. So what that got to do with me? I ain't do that. Oh, shit. Take care of my kids. Can I get a picture with my sister?
No, wait, run it back. What did Tracy say? What did he do to him when they was younger?
So in this clip, I don't know what he did, but whatever he did, Tracy never forgot it. Because Tracy, the way he reacted, he knew exactly who he was. And he said what he did. I tried to catch it. But whatever he did, Tracy didn't forget it. And now he was homeless and asking for Tracy help and you trip. But we gonna run it back, but that was kind of the premises of it.
You're always on my ass about taxes. Taxes, then. Let's do it. William, what's up? What's up? I remember you. Don't talk to me like I owe you something. I didn't say that. Hey, boy, can I get something, please? No. When we was younger. Yeah, but I think I forgot. I'm homeless, boy. So what that got to do with me? I ain't do that. Oh, shit. Take care of my kids. Can I get a picture with my sister?
He said he talked some shit to him when they were younger, and he remembered that, and he don't act like he forgot.
He holding
Sounds
grudges.
like dude who used to be, maybe he was a bully.
He did something to him, but basically Tracy Morgan holding grudges. And from what we can say, we can't assume what was said or none of this, but from what we can see, he's definitely holding a childhood drug. So based off of that, and his dude's circumstances, is y'all rocking with what Tracy did? Was he wrong? Was he bogus? Or what's y'all take on it? Or is it fuck that nigga? Have it, let it fly.
I say Tracy Morgan was probably right because what he know what he did, and with all the money he got, he still tell your ass no. Don't think I ain't forgot. He probably touched a little kid when he was young. He's like, I take care of my kid. You got to think of some shit, like, cause a nigga what you did with some shit, a nigga with a heart of gold like Tracy Morgan portrayed to be, or maybe he is and maybe he ain't. But I ain't never seen that nigga be false and like that to any fan he got. And what he been through, he lost his life, damn near almost lost comedy. I'm just saying what we know when we know about Tracy Morgan, he don't just talk to that. He stand on what he say. I think the nigga probably fucked around with some little kids when they was young, or did some shit or you know, he might have, you know what I'm saying, unalive some motherfucker body before or something, and he don't think I ain't forgot what you did, nigga.
It could have been, apparently, because he definitely said it. But Dulcie, what you think about the clip?
What I heard him say was that he was like, I ain't forget when we was kids. And when he said I ain't forget when we was kids, that's what changed the dynamics or whatever the case may be. I don't feel like he owes him anything per se. I just feel like whatever, you know what I'm saying, like Two Sips was saying, whatever was done at that time, Tracy Morgan didn't forget. Yeah. Whatever was going on at that time, he didn't forget. And for him to throw into the ring that, hey, I take care of my kids, it sounded like that you got kids that you was about to shun or you didn't take care of, riding my coattails. Because it's not like the guy was famous. He just was friends with Tracy Morgan, and he was best friends with him. So whatever
all that, he might have been acquaintance.
Yeah, he could have done. He could have done a lot of things out of the sun and Tracy Morgan. Like, nah.
But do you think he was bogus or not, though? If I reacted,
as far as his reaction, no, because we're only human. If I know what I know about you,
because only them two know what happened. So y'all say, you know, nah, he wasn't.
Yeah, if I know what I know about you,
yeah,
you know, I'm going to be in the limelight as a celebrity. So of course I'm gonna come across as the bad guy that was like shunning my childhood friend that's homeless. Of course it's gonna come that way. But when do we stop the narrative and say that they're still human and they're still going through what they're going through? And
so
he possibly have done some things where Tracy like, no, you got to think about it. This man almost died. So why would he not try to save a friend?
Right.
Apparently he wasn't a friend, but what you think, Fudd?
From what I heard in the video, he said, I ain't forgot we used to run together when we was kids. He said we used to run together when we was kids. And then he did mention a part about, yeah, I take care of my kids. So he probably heard about the nigga being like a deadbeat or some shit, and he was like, but from what he said,
stand on it. Get your shit together, man.
Technical difficulty. We're gonna slide to you, AJ. Till he bounce back, we're gonna slide to you, AJ.
He better bounce back.
I don't disagree with anything he said. He felt some type of way, he said, and he's not obligated to help anybody. It's same like I could, from my own personal experiences, I get people who say they're homeless. Sometimes you know who to help, sometimes you know who not to help. But he wasn't wrong. He knows something. He knows something. He said, "No, fuck you. I ain't gotta know."
He knows something. He knows something because he definitely was acting like because he knew him. He looked him dead in his eye. He said, "Man, don't talk to me like I owe you nothing." Dude didn't even come at him like that. But he was triggered by something. So either he heard something or dude done something. What you thinking, Lena?
Yeah, because that was the first thing that I caught when he said, don't come at me like you owe me something. So, like, you know who I am. I know who you are. And, you know what I'm saying? You talking to me just because, like, I'm tired of the pocket watchers. Like you counted his money, and just because he got money and you don't have any, he owe you something. Like you should have, like changed your tone, came in here with an apology or something, or acknowledged what you did or didn't do for the lack thereof. Because sometimes we be thinking that it's what a person did. Sometimes it be what a motherfucker didn't do.
But by the time you hear face to face, you already not done it. You can't do it. You can't do it now in my face.
Acknowledging it is way more than, you know what I'm saying, walking up to a motherfucker just because you're in a predicament to help me. You should be helping me because of where I'm at. And that's basically what he said, because the first thing he said, why are you talking to me like I owe you something? Yep. So my man came up demanded. He ain't asked. He wasn't apologetic. He demanded some shit. Like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? You can help me. And then the first thing out of his mouth was, but I'm homeless.
Right. Yeah.
So
he said, can you give me something? I'm homeless.
Like, give me something. But you know, he had to be like that wasn't the whole conversation. That had to be the ass end of it.
Oh, okay.
Had to be the ass end of the conversation. Dude said something to Tracy before Tracy said all of that.
I don't think so, because
I don't know about all that. Like I said, he just
acknowledgement.
remembered something. That wasn't an ass end of no conversation. Dude was standing outside. He was one of them. Yeah, I knew Tracy. I grew up with him, and Tracy ain't forget what he did, and he jayed down on him. That was the whole conversation in a nutshell. He just didn't forget. That's why be careful what bridges you pour gasoline on, because you might not be able to walk back over them. So that's pretty much what that is. That's a case of that, man.
Hey, if I gotta burn a bridge with somebody that's outside of my situation, begging me for some change and saying that I'm homeless,
dude burnt that bridge. That's the thing. Tracy ain't burned no bridge. He in the need of Tracy assistance. So apparently you did something where you can't walk back over that bridge with Tracy. You got to eat that. You know what I'm saying? We got to be accountable for the decisions we made.
Well, he
we can't throw
eat
rocks
that.
and hide
No,
our head.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We all got to
I'm
live
sorry.
with the decisions we made in life.
He said he can't eat it.
I'm sorry.
He gonna swallow it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Y'all motherfucking
Hey, and I just want to let everybody know that all my people that be up here, it ain't a coincidence they got the tools in front of them and shit. It's always associated with a deuce or a two or something. Cause I'm the original two in this motherfucker. You feel me?
Not the original. I'm done.
Whole lot of motherfucking tools in this bitch. Let's get it. What's the word podcast? Next clip, man.
My nigga, he wasn't cheating on. He would, worship what I walked on. He was that, but he was too corny for me. Like, tell me to sit down. Tell me to stop going out. God. Don't put your hands on me, but put your foot down. Like every time I want to go out, I can go out. Anytime I want to, I can whatever. Do it.
How did it get that far?
If they don't drop a bomb for that,
how did it get that far? For you ain't just learned he was corny when you married.
Right. Did you marry him and he was corny? I did, because I had a son and I wanted him to have a family, and I don't have a family. It's just been my mama, my brother, my sister, and just my strong
that his son? I'm sorry, this fucked up.
Was that his son? Yes. Right. Yes.
No. I'm gonna tell you why it's fucked up.
Yes. Hold up. Yes.
So you had one mic.
So I was a good wife. I came to bed with the lingerie on, danced and freakish shit, and that shit ain't for me. I don't think I ever want to be married again. But the bitches that with the married men, I feel you guys. So they come home angry as shit, mad because they gotta take care of kids, mad because your wife, in the house, you want to look at porn, you want to play video games, you want to do all that little childish shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel the women that are married, and I feel the women that are side bitches, because at the end of the day, he want to be with you, but he can't be with you because he got kids with this bitch. And then you make him happy.
What you're saying?
What am I saying?
This is why niggas dog women.
Damn.
Whoa. I got confused in the beginning because I didn't understand half of what she said.
It was a lot of moving parts. It was a lot of moving parts.
That bitch got to rats. Like, whoa, who lit her fire? Like, clearly,
we gonna slide in with her first on this one.
I got kind of lost with what she was saying for a little bit there.
It looked like a lot of people did. You might not be the only one.
Because at first she was coming out like she basically.
We're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it back for
go ahead.
Kick it off.
My nigga, he wasn't cheating on. He would, worship what I walked on. He was that, but he was too corny for me. Like, tell me sit down. Tell me stop going out.
God.
Don't put your hands on me, but put your foot down. Like every time I want to go out, I can go out. Anytime I want to, I can whatever. Do it.
How did it get that far?
If they don't drop a bomb from that,
How did it get that far for you ain't just learned he was corny when you married.
Right.
Did you marry him and he was corny?
I did, because I had a son and I wanted him to have a family, and I don't have a family. It's just been my mama, my brother, my sister, and just my strong
Was that his
ass.
son?
I'm sorry, this fucked up.
Was that his son?
Yes, correct. Yes.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why it's fucked up.
Yes, hold up. Yes.
Oh, so you had
One mic. So I was a good wife. I came to bed with the lingerie on, danced and freaky shit, and that shit ain't for me. I don't think I ever want to be married again. But the bitches that with the married men, I feel you guys. So they come home angry as shit, mad because they gotta take care of kids, mad because your wife, in the house, you want to look at porn, you want to play video games, you want to do all that little childish shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel the women that are married, and I feel the women that are side bitches, because at the end of the day, he want to be with you, but he can't be with you because he got kids with this bitch, and then you make him happy.
What you're saying?
What am I saying?
This is why niggas dog women.
Yeah, I hear it now. This
So
is
what he was kind of saying is that's how good guys become villains. She basically fucked over a good guy. She said he was too corny. She said he was too corny. He didn't question her. He kind of,
Yeah, she's slow. Something wrong with her.
Hell.
She sound like, from what she said, sound like she had a good nigga, and she wanted some a goofy or something. She wanted a nigga that wasn't shit to treat her like shit. I don't know. That's that it made no sense at all. She said she married him because he was a good man, but he was too good, so she didn't want
Worship
him.
the ground he walked on. He would let me do whatever I wanted to do.
Yeah, I guess.
So you want, instead of checking yourself, because he already checked himself.
Yeah, she ain't got it all. She I don't know. It sounded like she was under the influence of like her friends or something. Like, it's like she got a stupid ass girlfriend in her ear. That's what it sounds like.
Single people keep goosing people. Single.
Girl, my man don't do this. Why your man? Somebody stupid is in her ear. Somebody real stupid is in her ear. So
I could smoke a bag of that.
yeah, she need to punch that friend in the face. She needs to, yeah.
What you think, AJ?
Still a tad bit confused, but in the beginning, she said she wanted him to put his foot down on the things she do, going out, hanging out, and he didn't. So he was corny for that. She was a good wife. She would get dressed up, and that's not her thing to do, but he didn't appreciate it. All he wanted to do was watch porn and play video games.
That ain't how it went.
That's what she said.
That's what she said, but not in that context.
That's why I said it's still a tad bit confusing on all of what she was. It was. She sounds like she don't know.
Conjunction with what's she conjunction with?
It don't sound like it. It don't sound confusing. It just sound like she gonna be one of them motherfuckers who get older with regrets. It sound like the guy she had a lot of motherfuckers to kill for. It just sound like to me she took advantage of a good situation. And the way she was talking, I don't even think she see it yet. No. I don't think it hit it yet. She probably, you know what I'm saying, still in her prime doing her thing.
Yeah, she gonna be running back to that nigga.
Or at least trying. But
oh yeah.
Sound like she just married him because they had a kid together before.
She didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing like bad about this motherfucker. Everything she said, it was all her, self-inflicted. Like,
yeah, and if that's
she didn't say he do nothing. Like, what's the problem?
If that's what she went through as far as like playing the game, I can see that as a result of you not being the wife that you say you is. Because niggas, before niggas get there, they'll go do something else before they have to do what they really want to do. Like,
Right.
bitch, I'm a good guy. I'm finna go play this game and ignore your ass for 3 hours because, woo, you
Right.
gonna
It
make
might
me
be
do
a it
something out
might
of
be a
character.
reason. It
Like,
might
I
be a
can
reason
see
why
that.
he it might be a reason why he's not telling her, nah, babe, stop going out. Because it's probably been something she's been doing, and he probably waiting to see if she gonna stop. We married now. We're a family like you wanted, but you still doing what you doing.
Right. You
Right.
still want to go out, and I don't want to go out, but go out because this is what you want to do. I can't make you do what you want to do. I can see that. Get your ass out. Get the fuck away from me because the shit you causing is bullshit. Get away from them. Oh, go ahead. I got the kids. These I got 'em. Well, you can go out. And yeah, I can see that.
She can keep going. It's gonna be plenty. It's plenty of niggas out there that put their foot in their ass.
It definitely is.
Ain't no shortage of those. So
Man,
she gonna get what she
hey,
looking for. She
they
gonna get what she.
bold too.
Ain't no shortage of them motherfuckers.
Them niggas come with good background and PSD. PSP.
What's PSD? What's PSD?
I
Can
think
you explain that for
He
me?
left
No,
line
no,
out,
no, no,
man.
no, no, no. I want the
Post-traumatic
person that said it to explain that to me. What is PSD?
something you get from the army, like when you got a good background, you come with
You
home.
don't need to go to the army to get PTSD.
Yeah.
He left
Not
out the.
PTSD. I heard PSD. I didn't hear
Yeah.
PTSD.
Nah, he was. I don't know if he said it
PSD is
right.
post-traumatic distress.
Post
I told y'all from the beginning I'm dyslexic, so you got to work with me. Don't be trying to blame me for a missed letter. The S is right next to the T. And it's all post-traumatic distress. You got it.
He said
No,
it
I gotta,
all causes.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
I gotta play around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, let's be for real. You know, like in this situation with old girl and the whole thing that she felt like she was dealing with a corny guy or whatever the case may be. Did she not also say that she went for the corny guy because she felt like her son needed a pappy?
Yep.
On some real, you know. So with that being said, it's like, okay, you want to deal with a guy because you feel like he's gonna be on that up and up for your son or whatever the case may be. All right, cool. So you also knew that coming into the bedroom with the lingerie and the heels on was not gonna be a turn on, bro. Like you went and got your brazier, like how they say a dude go get their mustache because they know they doing what they doing. Like, bro, you went and got your brazier. You went and found the guy. So it is what it is. So why are you sitting up here on the internet hollering about like this man is not doing the satisfactory part that you want him to do? It's like, is that not the membership you signed up for? Cancel your membership then and go find you another pappy somewhere that's gonna choke you in the throat or whatever you looking for. Go find it. But don't get on, you know what I'm saying, Beyonce's internet and be like, man, I thought I was gonna find my Jay-Z. Bro, like be for real. You signed up for this.
Sound like Seven University. It's something for everybody, but it ain't for everybody.
At this point, I just look at it like this. Cause you took a man off the market that could have been with his Becky. You know what I'm saying? He could have been with his queen or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? He could have been with the person that was going to, you know what I'm saying, satisfy him equally. You chose to be selfish and took him off the market because you thought he was going to be beneficiary to you, to what you had already going on. So is that right? No. Is that fair? No. So you sit on a person's internet talking about like, oh yeah, I was wearing lingerie and he ain't entertaining. Baby, he wasn't entertaining it when you showed up. He wasn't entertaining your makeup. He wasn't entertaining your Fashion Nova outfit. He wasn't entertaining none of it. So you already knew when you drew them eyebrows on that he was not entertaining it, and now you mad.
Man, you got imagination.
I'm sorry.
I want to backtrack a little bit now. I'm kind of saying it's his fault now. From all that, from what she just said, it sounds like he don't even want the bitch. Why did he marry her? It's his fault. He don't even
Damn.
want her. He don't care what she do. She say, I'm going to the club. He say, I don't give a shit. You going out with your friends? I don't care. Bitch, leave. You coming here with this lingerie shaking ass? Bye. I'm playing my game. What
It's
the
like the
fuck?
Kevin Hart joke when she was like, I'm finna go outside. He like, okay, I might be gone for hours. Okay. I
Man.
might go get something to eat. Okay. It's like, bro,
So yeah, it's his fault. He shouldn't have married her. It sounds like he don't want to be with her. He ain't
you
corny.
set
He just don't
yourself up
like your
because you
ass.
probably wanted a trophy wife. If we want to play the game and do it, all the games that come with it, you wanted somebody that you can have on your arm
Y'all
that was
turning
going to
this
turn around and be
shit.
like,
Let
oh,
me
Yeah.
turn this shit the other way and balance this out because you know how women is. They can play a role up
Nah,
until,
man.
hmm.
It's
until
that
the
man
day
fault.
it
It's that
happens.
man fault. He shouldn't have married that woman. It's that man fault. He don't want her. He ain't. He
He,
said if he got sense, he don't want her. It sound like he just did. He just like
it
she say
don't
she look
matter.
good or
You
something.
sacrifice what you need to sacrifice for the greater good, and the greater good is what?
Yeah, but if you walked into it without the mindset that you ain't gonna sacrifice shit, like
Man,
she
it sound
wasn't
like
willing
yeah.
to.
It sound like he ain't want the bitch. Like man, fuck her. Yeah.
She gave what she gave up front, you took it. So, bro, happily ever after.
I don't
Yeah.
know if she started.
It
Y'all
sound
niggas,
like
y'all niggas sound
I
like
ain't
she
gonna lie. It
started
sound
off
like
the
they ain't
right
want
way.
each
He
other.
changed.
It
It
sound like they
sound
ain't
like
want
she
each other.
changed because
Like
he only changed because
it's
she
it it
cheated.
it
And the
sound like that
reason
shit
why you
burnt out
cheat,
real quick. They ain't want each other. They just
But
went through with it.
they did it for
Man.
it sound like she cheated though. But
Because the
and
way
she
he
be
was
trying to
acting
get
and the
back.
way she was moving, they wasn't fucking with each other.
That's
She
what it
wanted
sound
what
like.
she wanted.
Boom.
He
Uze.
wanted what he wanted. All of that is usually presented in the beginning, and all the time when we in that lust stage, we ignore it. So it is what it is. They both ignored the flaws that came with both of them that came into this whole relationship. And guess what? Now happily ever after, to death do you part.
Shit, I'm divorcing her ass. I'm out.
But let's not let's
Yeah.
not let's not take his words out of her words out of context. She did say he was nice from the beginning. I married nice. It was safe for my child, and those are the facts. Now these are the facts, and she said it just like that.
Yeah.
And so let's not act like if he didn't have a backbone before, he probably didn't know a way to be. But a
Yeah.
real wife, let's be honest, a real wife becomes your backbone and teaches you how to you get a backbone instead of exercising her her way of making you have a backbone by taking some of the things away from you.
And
And
that's the biggest mistake because both of y'all supposed to came across that same threshold together and said, this is what I want out of a marriage.
Yeah.
yeah, but it
So
sounds
both
like
of them are wrong.
Yeah, it's just a different
it
perspective because she
sound
can
like
still
he
very
don't know what he don't know.
yeah, because she can
If
still
he
very
knew
well be a
better,
piece of
he'll
shit.
do better. I promise you, he a good guy. Went into it like
I'm
that.
not taking away the good guy situation, but
I'm
did
not
you not
either.
show up and
But I'm
know that
also
she
asking
was looking for a
as he don't
stepdaddy?
know what he don't
Or
know.
whatever the case may be?
Most
Did you
good
not
guys
show up
don't
and know
know.
that she was dating
Most good
for
guys
a
don't know
household?
when it's time. Most good guys don't know when it's time to get
I think
grimy
they
in this
both got
motherfucker.
I think they
And
both
then
got
who
what they
fault is
wanted
that
They
out the
gotta
though?
be
deal.
When
big
you
dogs
cross
in this
that threshold, who fault is that?
motherfucker. They gotta be big dog in this bitch and start
I
barking
think
this
they both
motherfucker.
got what they wanted out the situation. He probably wanted a trophy and she probably wanted somebody who was gonna take care
And
of it.
they balancing each other out.
And
It
it
just
didn't
probably just didn't really go how either one of them thought it was gonna go. And it
yeah. That's why I say I had to look from a different perspective, different point of view. She very well may be a piece of shit, but he very well may just be a coward and just married a woman that he didn't like just because she looked good or something. Or
Boy had a baby.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a coward. He shouldn't have did it if he know he didn't want to be with that woman long
She
term.
probably took advantage of him. That is a hoe.
So yeah,
Lena, what you think? 2.0, the two is silent.
Um, to speak on any, like, not what y'all spoke on, but I feel like this is a clear case of a delusional woman. She thought that she was going to change that man and make him more aggressive than what he was. She already said that he was a nice guy. She wanted to be more aggressive because, like y'all mentioned in the beginning, she said she wanted him to put his foot down, to tell her what to do, to, you know what I'm saying, basically manhandle her. In a sense, is what she's saying. She's saying it without saying it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, cuss on here, but it don't sound like he put it down in the bedroom or whatever. Or she used to getting beat on. I didn't want to say that because I don't condone domestic violence, but it sounded like that she wanted a more aggressive guy, and she thought that she was going to change that man into being what she wanted him to be by accepting his proposal or whatever. And yeah, she delusional. She tried to change him, and now she realized that she can't and she ain't, and she mad. Period.
I think he got something going on there because I think he also didn't have a lot of bodies on him, and she had a lot of bodies on him. So I do think that, and
That's
I
to
mean,
be
'cause the nicer
speculated.
you are the more nicer when you ain't got a lot of bodies. He might have hired two people. He might probably had two sexual experiences before his girl, and then the third experience he got a baby. He gonna try to make it work. But let's just say
But
one.
he could have been fucking with a bitch that, I'm sorry, he could have been fucking with a chick that was dealing with long-term relationships where they stood on business.
I don't
And
think
that's what
so.
she used to.
I don't think so because I'm saying the less bodies you got, the more nicer you are. The more bodies for a woman, the more she gon' now she ain't getting what she used to.
And I don't know. We
You
gonna
want to
rest
stand on
against that
business
one,
about
man. We
that?
got
You want to stand on business
we
about that?
got we got we got we got one we got one more we gonna get into for the live for the live joint. So we gonna roll the next clip.
Jackson County prosecutors charge a man accused of selling used cars online, then stealing them back.
They believe he was finding his victims using social media. Fox 4's Sean McDowell takes us to the Jackson County Courthouse, where prosecutors say this concern is on the rise.
Prosecutors in Jackson County say Mamadou Diallo would meet his victims on Facebook Marketplace, selling them a used car online before tracking the car down, stealing it back, and then offering it for sale to another victim online. Prosecutors say this pattern of behavior happened 8 times and it cost victims a total of $24,000.
Make sure that you're leaving no stone unturned to try to protect your investment.
Jackson County Prosecutor Melissa Johnson says this kind of cybercrime is becoming more common. She says no one should be leery of shopping online, but double-checking documents, email addresses, and phone numbers can help shoppers avoid trouble.
Even in some circumstances, you can do all of that and still unfortunately end up on the wrong side of things. And so again, I am not here to victim shame. I just want us to all be aware.
Prosecutors aren't saying how Diallo found the car after the original sale was complete. Sales managers in the used car business recommend buying cars at a reputable car dealer.
I hear about people getting their cars stolen all the time.
John Prenzler manages Auto Bank of Kansas City on East Truman Road. He says online car customers should get a signed bill of sale from their purchase and register their cars with the state as quickly as possible. Prenzler and his staff provide steering wheel lock devices like the club for some car sales.
Make sure you know who you're dealing with. See that person's license or identification. Make sure you know who you're dealing with so that you know it's legitimate. Make sure there are no previous liens on there.
Storing your car in a garage also helps avoid theft when they're available. However, Prenzler also tells Fox 4 News even the club isn't foolproof because it can be removed with a sawzall by somebody in just a few minutes. Diallo is due in court on April 3rd, according to Jackson County court records. Sean McDowell, Fox 4, working for you.
Well, they just tell you how to do shit, don't they?
Man, this is that elderly couple who bought a car and didn't go look at it all over again.
Oh, they bought that motherfucker and didn't even see it.
Yeah.
And that Facebook market be getting motherfuckers, man.
Man, if you stupid enough to do that, man, I've bought
They
3
said, how did
vehicles
you
off
find
of
it?
that.
But they
Damn
say he was
crack.
selling. They say he was selling the same car, stealing that motherfucker back, reselling it.
You
But
see
they
how
track
smart these little niggas is? That's a
so
long way. He gonna
has
be a
some type of
millionaire.
on that or something. He must have
He
some
had a
type
track. Yeah, he had a
of
tracker on it.
yeah, okay. It's a tracker on there. Some type of tracking device. The same car, he finding it over and over again, no matter where it's at, and he's selling it to different people in different counties. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't
Y'all think
condone.
it wasn't? Y'all think it was a smart hustle?
Shout out to
No.
you, Shorty. He got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like
Hell
it,
yeah.
Yeah.
it is.
That nigga got about 9,000, 10,000 out of that shit.
He got 24,000 out the motherfuckers. 24. They say he made 24,000 doing that shit.
Baby,
Damn.
he done spent about 8 already too, so he got
Off
that.
selling that little ass Hyundai. 20.
He's
That kind ain't even worth 24K.
they say he sold that motherfuckers 8 different times.
8 times. Shorty, you snap.
Man,
Shout
that nigga
Oh my God!
with the map.
made 3K per sale.
And the police didn't catch on to a car being the same car being reported stolen.
Now when you go into different counties and selling it.
People in the back. This is called determination. When you sought out a plan and you sought out a goal and you follow through with it. Follow through. Take action.
And
Follow
only you can use his shit for good.
Mm-mm.
Damn, that's cold as hell.
Hey, that same car. How he study posting? I guess he blocking them, but he study posting the same car. And the motherfucker like, "Nigga, when you just selling this bitch?" Like, I don't know.
Cause it ain't
Right.
nothing to get like a different Facebook page each time and just keep posting the car and different people and shit.
That's crazy. He ran it up off that. That's
Yeah. It's
I
it's it's kind of smart but kind of stupid in a way because it's like because now you got a felony because it's grand larceny based off the
Yep.
price that you paid you sold the car for. Stupid.
Man,
So
but that's
yeah. So he's yeah. I seen that story. He looking at a lot of time too. So
Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
yeah. It was smart if he could have got away with it, but he didn't. So
he didn't get caught.
he
I
did
don't
get